radical. This is an important video. So as you know, my historic tide pool work. So yesterday they come out and confirm what Kevin Blanch said day one, that plutonium is in the meltdowns and pushed into the biosphere. And I mean, it took 10 fucking years. You think about it, 10 fucking years. I mean, it's unbelievable. All this historic, incredible work that Kevin Blanch has done. Look at my trailer video. They're pushing plutonium into the Pacific fucking Ocean. That's in the first couple days of Fukushima. Day one. So this is important because the tide pool work's got to go on. Now, I don't feel comfortable about flying right now. As you know, coronavirus is outbreaking here. Now, this is important because this public library is probably the best public library in the country. I grew up in this library. I've been here my whole life. They've been open for a long, long time. They social distance like you never seen. This place is spotless. The computers are set way apart. Everything, they do everything exactly right. You're required to wear a mask. You have to use things. I mean, and they've been open for a long time. They've had, I mean, it's flawless. The public libraries in California, as you know, I use in New York. In where's my? That's my public library card from. Where? Milano, Italy. I mean, good Lord, I haven't. That's just a few, you know. Monterey, that's Castroville. Pacific Grove, that's a gem of a library. From Pacific Grove to PG to PB, as you know, I walked from PB to, where's PB, you know, Martha Farm Elementary, Pacific Beach, San Diego, California, which are the best tide pools, to Pacific Grove. That's a long ways. Oh, you think? You think? Oh, I've walked it. Literally. Walked it. Not on the Pacific Grove, on the beach. Try that one. Getting through those. Whoa. Monterey, Steinbeck. So, speaking of tide pools, that's my card there for Point Loma. So, this is important. This work has to go on. I don't feel good about flying. I'm going to have to drive. Now, my vehicle's gonzoed. I mean, there's no way I can drive that vehicle. I mean, I limp it around town. So, either I think I'm going to have to rent a car, straight shot it to Monterey. You know, that's the thing. And then I'll, you know, rely on different activists along the way to come scoot me along. So, San Diego's important because they're going to finish the canisters at San Onofre, this historic PhD of mine. I mean, you think about it. Talk about son of Cassandra. Everything I've been screaming to the T, they're saying now, 10 years later. I mean, this group of scientists out of Helsinki was based, you know, we used this different scientific modeling, and we're finding that, you know, the radioisotopes are full of plutonium. I mean, I'm screaming, they're dumping plutonium in it, which is a gas, it's a vapor, it's a plasma, which, you know, I named plutonium, which that's what it is. By the way, the coronavirus, COVID-19, there's no doubt in my mind it's a mutation from this disaster. This changed everything. This is the greatest event in human history. Now, as far as YouTube, this beautiful, incredible genre that we had, they homogenized it and turned it into, you know, it's contemporized, it's cable TV now. I mean, as far as all you commenters, YouTube's annihilated the comment page. You can't even find comments, you can't even what, blah, blah, blah. They've annihilated all of it. They've just completely taken it over, but it's all we have. You got to put it into the library, which YouTube is the library. So that's what a good research PhD did. When I was doing my work as a young college student, whatever, I'd dig through, you know, library, university archives over and over and over and just hope somebody had the goodness heart placed some stuff in the library. Well, it's right there at the click of your hand. Kevin Blanch's 6,000 videos. They're beyond historic, way beyond historic. Thank you for supporting this historic work, but I mean, I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of being poor, limping around, sleeping on park. You know, what about the financial advice? I mean, think about 2011. Go all in Apple. Go all in Tesla. What are they up since then? 3,000, 4,000%? How about shorting freaking G's, shorting Chicago Bridge and Iron? Right as Chicago Bridge and Iron collapsed, a lot of guys made in the dirty mark, made fortunes. My heart failed. Now remember, I have a Feldorg valve. I can't be affording to get coronavirus, and I'm so careful you don't even want to know how careful I am. You know, so, but it's got to be done. Now I'm going to have to stay in hotel rooms. I'll stay in Pacific Grove. I have a room there that, okay, it's still about $100 a night. And my little cute place in, La Jolla that I've stayed my whole life. The Beachcombers are no more. I mean, that guy, the owner, used to give me such a good deal there, right there. It was such perfect, because that's the best tide pools in all of California, is PB Point. My home, and nobody knows those tide pools like I know them. Nobody. Up and down, but it's got to get done. So, I told you the other day, if somebody would borrow me $5,000, I'll pay you back. I mean, literally. I don't know how I've done it. Thank you. Everybody has supported historic work. It's important. I love every one of you. But now they're reporting that, yes, there's plutonium. And I think it's got the nerve of the Stanford PhD to come out and make a statement. He's got a lot of nerve. 10 years, this is just getting started, the research. No, it's not just getting started. Kevin Blanch has been on it from day one. Oh, it's just YouTube. It's just fire. It's just the will. Please. This historic work is beyond historic. This is the greatest PhD in human history, bar none. It's unarguable. They're going to turn me into Tesla, I guess. I predicted every single bit of it. But that's why PhD, first you hypothesize the knowledge. Then you do the field work. It's going to give you cancer. I got leukemia. I was given 2 months to live, almost 9 years ago. I didn't have a transplant. Too sick, sent home to die, which we know what that means. The wolf's right on your neck the rest of your life, how long that may be. Well, this work's historic and it's important. I've done it all in public libraries. Now, how am I going to upload video content along the way? Well, hopefully the hotels I stay in will have some Wi-Fi, but you know how that goes. And, I'll be very careful, blah, 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 but it's got to get done. It'll be 75 years from the Enola Gay bomb. I was just out there. Timing matters. Moon cycles matter. So this is the best public library in the country. The socialist, you wouldn't believe how well it's run. It's flawless. It's spotless. They deal with the homeless and the psychotic and the mentally ill better than anybody I've ever seen as far as the person. Now the county doesn't. The county, Marin Eccles left that endowment, $1 billion for the people of northern Utah for mental health. His kids, his nephews stole it all. That's what they've done in our freaking beautiful city. They've annihilated it, So I really need to borrow $5,000. Really, I need 10. Somebody can't loan me 10,000, and I need a car to drive to California. If somebody's got a new car here somewhere in Utah that needs a straight shot, or I'll just rent one. So anyway, and then I'll get there and get my work done. It's important. Now, I can't be driving an old beater, driving a car and find a place to park California. I know that whole catastrophe. I can do this. I know how to do it. I've done it multiple times. This historic work has to be done, and nobody's going to do it. These fake marine biologists want to come out 10 years later and make a statement. Oh, please. The frogs have been modeled nicely. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, really. And they call themselves PhDs. Stay in